People are probably
Oh, this is the guy I disconnected against last time.
Yeah, I guess the top players are berserking, so they.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm not berserking. As I used to say in the old days, I'm not a caveman. Obviously, I've somewhat liberated my stance on berserking, but still, yeah. Today I'm a staunch non-berserker. Okay, dude. What is the point of giving a check? Didn't get the memo.
Going to F8 G8.
I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad move. I'm just saying it's a really stupid move.
Yeah.
It's probably a very decent move. But I have gotten what I wanted here. No.
Yeah, has been watching the stream.
Yeah, probably. Probably he hasn't. They don't have internet in whatever Borat country he's from, and that is my parody on racism. Okay, this seems pretty solid for me. H3, I'll go H5. Hopefully he won't dare to go G4. Yeah, he did. He dared. Don't you dare! Don't you dare! Ah, he dared. Okay, I'm playing C5 in order not to allow him to go Bishop E7. I feel like after Bishop E7 and F5, he would have had a pretty automatic attack. So, trying to make it at least a little bit more difficult for him. Obviously, in such situations, now he does get F5. But I feel like it's maybe a little bit less dangerous now. In other cases, after Bishop E7, Queen E7, he would be threatening a fork there. Okay, Queen E4. I don't think, yeah, Queen E4 is maybe a little bit too slow. F5 is probably still a good move, but he could have done it immediately. So I don't know whether there was actually any need to delay. Usually in these cases, when both sides have open king sides, the side with the space advantage is doing well. So that bodes well for him, which means that I probably have to look for tricks here. For instance, Queen D4, Knight E2, but obviously it's not going to fall for that. Now I do get Knight C5 with tempo at least. If Bishop C5, BC5, F6, yes, my king is pretty ugly. But I feel like I have chances of running away there. You know what? I'm gonna take on F5. And Queen D5. I think this pretty much forces the exchange of queens at the very least. Knight D4 I'm never really worried about, since I will get Rook H4 with tempo. And I feel like I'm probably taking over here. Knight F3, there's Rook G4.
Taking over.
Is that what they call the mutual Botes gambit when you exchange queens?
Yes, that's... No, but it's funny you should mention it, because that's actually one they did invent.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they did invent that one. So you're absolutely right. Okay. So we will, just for the hell of it, we will run. This is approximately what I did against Dominguez in the one of the tour Champions Tour tournaments. And to be fair, it should be mentioned that I could have been mated in that game, but I did get away with it. So I sort of suspect that I will get away with it again. At least I'm hoping so. A5 is threatening rook A4, so we'll prevent that. Now rook A4 is met by a little fork, or rook H3 runs into knight G5. I actually missed knight G5 on several moves. In general, I'm a little bit less than sharp, I feel. We'll give a check. I mean, worst case, I'm gonna flag him here, so I'm not the least bit worried, but I would like to win on position. Like, I'll take your knight.
Is
No
this
worries.
your first streak win?